relationships end. Friendships, romances, they break.
So I first wanted to congratulate you on the movie. I know it's no easy feat to just get anything out into the world, and it is like a small miracle any movie gets released. But I first wanted to ask you kind of what your relationship was with the book cast and kind of what it was about the book that kind of drew you to it and the ideas inside of it and what made you think like, oh, I want to turn this into a film.
Yes, well, I read the book and was really just captivated by the new information that I was learning as I was reading it. Isabel Wilkerson is a beautiful author, and so she was able to explain this concept of caste, this large kind of cultural phenomenon that I had really just associated with India, and was able to integrate that into, a contemporary context, my daily life. And so I thought that that was an extraordinary way to organize my thoughts about the way I see the world and my place in it.
And writing something for us?
I don't do assignments anymore.
Yeah, well, you're a better writer than most people do anything. Have you heard the tapes?
No. Of what?
Sanford Police Department, this is Sean.
Hey, we've had some break-ins in my neighborhood, and there's a real suspicious guy. Looks like he's up to no good or something.
So I was at the TIFF screening for the film, and it was interesting. A lot of us beforehand were kind of like, how is this going to be adapted? Like, it's not, you don't kind of look at that book and immediately think like, oh, this is like a narrative feature. How did you sort of go about sort of envisioning how to adapt it and kind of what the sort of angle into the story was going to be? What in terms of like, oh, I want this to be a drama versus like a documentary or something that might kind of easily sort of lay out the facts in kind of a more kind of concrete way.
Well, I don't know about concrete, a different way. I believe that we lay out the facts concretely, but in a narrative format. For me, I was interested not only in conveying information, which is the reason why I use documentary. I was interested in conveying empathy and stirring that, and I use the narrative tools for that. And so it was about the artist's journey, the writer's journey, figuring out how to take the facts, figures, anecdotal information, and characterizations in the book and put them into a narrative feature with a leading lady, with the main character, with a beginning, middle, and end. And so it was a 2-year writing process, and it was a beautiful creative journey.
Don't escape trauma by ignoring it. You escape trauma by confronting it. I don't write questions. I write answers.
So I wanted to ask you about what it's like kind of making these sort of fiercely political movies in sort of today's climate, especially since Hollywood is this system that I feel like it often just sort of gets boiled down to like box office numbers and awards potential and something. And what do you have to say to someone who might want to do very deeply personal or political films and kind of being able to kind of navigate all the industry pitfalls and stuff and sort of stay true to a vision?
I'd say you should stay true to your vision. I say that there's a legacy of filmmaking that is deeply personal, that is independent, that deals with cultural issues writ large and personal, and that the intimacy and epic nature of humanity and dignity and justice are beautiful themes that more artists should embrace, regardless of whether or not, the studio and streamer system asks for them. You follow your voice and you make what you want.